Hi, my name's Rachel Andrews. Welcome to Everyday Athlete. This week, I want to show you something that I'm testing on my body. I've decided to do this test because, as anyone who's been following the channel for a while will know, I'm struggling with fatigue from long COVID, and I felt not myself. I'm really tired for over a year now, and yeah, frankly, I'm getting sick of it. So aside from following all of the advice that you're told to do, which is to just take things steady, be kind to yourself and pace yourself, as you might imagine, I'm getting pretty bored with that. So I thought I'd take matters into my own hand and that I would see if I can attack it from a different angle, and that is one of nutrition. So during the pandemic, I was really interested in the work of the ZOE team, who brought out the app which tracked all of the COVID-19 symptoms. I was one of their 1 million daily reporters who just wrote in, and you just filled out in the app to say how you're feeling. And I was really heartened and buoyed by the information that was being put out by Professor Tim Spector, talking about the pandemic and tracking it, and it felt like he was a voice of reason. So when I discovered that his big thing is gut nutrition and the microbiome, I thought that sounds pretty interesting. So I looked a little further and I came across ZOE. So this is the package I've received in the post. I've paid to have my gut microbiome analysed, and that's going to involve a few tests which I need to do at home and some bits and bobs that I need to send back to them. And I thought I'd go through the experience with you and kind of share that so you could see in real time, what's involved and whether or not I feel any better for it. I was getting serious now. I had to put on the reading glasses. So let's take a little look what's in the box. First up, I've got some information and I need to download the ZOE app. I've already done that because I had some useful nutritional stuff to follow and to kind of get into the feel of how to start to look after your body through nutrition. And then I needed to scan this barcode. I have indeed done that. And so it's registered this box to me. Okay, next thing we've got is a little welcome thing. Let's have a look what that says. So it's going to tell me what's in the kit and give me some pretty straightforward instructions about how to get going. Nice and visual, easy to follow. And then how we're going to get started and the different levels of information I'm going to get into. Right. Read that in detail a little bit later on. So next up, we've got a box marked muffins. So it says on the top of this, there's a whole lot of science packed into these little muffins. They're designed with precise ingredients to challenge your metabolism so we can better understand your unique responses to different foods. So I've elected to start and do this tomorrow. They say you need to be very precise with the timing so that they can time, I guess, how long it takes to go through your system and the effect that it has on your blood sugars and that sort of thing. So I've got 3 muffins there for breakfast and then 2 muffins for lunch. So pop them to one side. That will be tomorrow's food. I can't say it looks massively appetizing, but I have heard online that they taste quite nice, so here's hoping. Next up is the gut health test. So let's get into this. There we go. Whoop. And this looks like the poo test. So we'll have a little look. We've got instructions there. I think I'll maybe talk you through how I do this test tomorrow, but I won't be demonstrating it. So inside here is the contents required to do that test. Okay, box number 3, blood sugar sensor. Now this is the one it's told me to get on and do. Ooh. Wow, stuck together well. Okay, on the inside of this one it says, ready to discover the power of balancing your blood sugar. It holds the secret to beating the 3 p.m. slump, achieving a healthy weight, and feeling full for longer. Now, all of those sound appealing to me, so I'm really excited to try this test. So what we've got here is a little patch and a stickery thing. And I'm guessing this is going to give me the information about how to do it. What's in the kit? Sensor pack, a patch, and an alcohol wipe. And then finally, we've got the finger prick test. Helpful instructions with nice clear pictures on them. And again, some information about what's in the kit, whether or not it's going to hurt, and again, not to test until the app tells me to. And it gives you a few tips. Having tried to do a blood test before where you do a little dot of blood, I had an incredible amount of difficulty getting any blood out of my body to start with. So it's good to see they've put a good few tips in here. So I'll be giving those a go and I'll let you know how easy that is when the time comes. And I think that will probably be sometime tomorrow. Well, I popped it on just using this, and like I said, it didn't hurt. Now to try and get a sticker over the top. Well, there we go. Got the little sticker over the top. Should keep it safe and sound for 2 weeks. Now I need to just match it up with the app so that it starts reading. This is so that I can start to tell how different foods are affecting my blood sugar levels, and to try to help me to detect which things will keep me on a level and which things will give me a sugar crash. So the kind of foods that I should be having more of, and the kinds of things that I should be having less of. Let's hope this works. I'm really excited to see what my personalised results are. Right, now that I'm all set up with the blood sugar sensor, the next thing I have to do is I will have to fast overnight for 8 hours. And then once I start my breakfast, I've got 15 minutes to eat those 3 muffins. I mean, that should be not really too much of a problem for me. And then I have to fast and avoid strenuous exercise for 4 hours. Then I'll get to eat my 2 lunch muffins, after which I need to fast and avoid strenuous exercise for a further 2 hours. Then I'll end up having to do a blood test. And I also have to do a poop sample. So got a fairly busy day tomorrow. Lucky I took the day off to try and figure out. It did say that because of the precise timings, you're as well having a fairly quiet day to do it on. So I thought, well, it's got to be worth investing a day's leave in this. So that's what I'm all about. That is my Tuesday tomorrow. So yeah, seems fairly straightforward. What I'm liking about this so far is that it is step-by-step guidance, and the variety of having videos, imagery, numbered steps to run through, and an app which is nice and clearly put together. It's really set up as almost a huge science project that everybody should be able to do. And yeah, I'm excited to see the results, because I'd be really interested to see if this can affect how fatigued I've been for so long. And you know, if there are any other bonuses along weight management, all the rest of it, I'll be up for those. But the main thing I want to combat is this extreme tiredness that I've been having, and hopefully to be able to get back to being myself a bit more. So I've got high hopes for you, Zoe. I hope you're going to come through for me.